Okay. So I hope you can see my screen or not. No, not yet, I think. Let me share. Okay. So here we are. Thank you for joining today. And we want to focus on these 5 areas which I have spotted here. These are project sites. And you know very well these areas, uh, Ma- Mashonaland, West, Central, and East, and Harare, Midlands, and Manicaland. So we started this project. So I am Dr. Renuka Thakur, and I'm a community leader, and I have such projects around the world, but especially with the uh, enthusiastic interest from the Zimbabwe team. We have like developed this project. We are all working in voluntary position at the moment, but we want to move towards implementing this carbon credit project. Uh, Having said that, so we have focused on these 5 regions, especially, and here you can see these 5 regions have um, number of farmers, which are really great number of farmers. I mean, 7,000 and 11,000 and all that. These are statistics. And we have met with these region leaders as well. So they are also in our team. And this whole regional context was laid by Mike Daru, and probably you know him. And from GSFN, I am the founder and CEO, but I met all these people from Zimbabwe in one or the other way, and we form a team because of our common interest in agriculture and human development, and especially in achieving national determined contributions, that is NDCs. And we are one or the other way, we have worked in adaptation and mitigation and of these climate change projects. And that is where we have come together. And Sirira is going to lead from GSFN at a director general level there in Zimbabwe. And Mike Daru will be the project lead. And Anuse, who is with you, will be coordinating as a country coordinator. And we have Dr. Marjans Hate, who will lead on gender equality and women empowerment, and Nimrod will also help in project. So this is our project team. And we have named this project as Simudzai. And I think it is a very regional name and you would recognize it. So it is cooperative-led livelihood and resilient project. So our interest especially, to address this food insecurity, water stress, livestock losses, growing carbon emissions in this livestock as well as in agriculture. And we want to turn these into better practices, but also revenue income from carbon finance and so on. However, I would also stress that carbon credits are not only the objective here. Resilient livelihood is the main objective, but we feel that carbon finance is the enabler. And I also see, that Zimbabwe has done very well on this. And I must congratulate you all to be a part of the world's first blockchain-based carbon registry platform. And I'm very impressed with that. I'm also, in connection with many other people in Zimbabwe who are very, very high level people. I don't want to mention each and every one here, but you might have heard the projects of Olifera International, and I'm closely working with Anthony, founder and CEO of Olifera as well. So we want to position cooperatives as climate resilient hubs. And I think these are all common targets you and I know well. And why we are going through this route, we can do it as a human development projects as well, but going through this route, it will bring climate smart activities, and it will prepare farmers for future resilience, and they would be able to act as a consortium of these mechanisms. It will bring, digital literacy. I will go through the PowerPoint, but that is too long. So I want to just focus here on things like, because it is a high level of reporting, monitoring, and verification is involved in carbon credit. So it will bring all the data together. It will make farmers literate about the data, and data literacy will increase, and that will also input into your agricultural department, but also at a national level you will be able to mention it into NDCs and SDGs. And so this will be really like, having plenty of benefits in all way. And of course, it will also, address this resource efficiency of like water and drought resilience, drought livestock, and all that which I spoke. So what we want to do is we want to dwell into two things. One, from the agriculture point of view, we want to do conservation agriculture, agroforestry, and soil carbon enhancement. And in line with, VM0047, which is Vera methodology. And especially like in conservation, soil is not disturbed. Because you are in agriculture department, I don't need to go into too many details, but certainly this is one practice. And then agroforestry will also help bring extra benefit to the soil, but also extra income to the farmers with that. So and it will increase biodiversity. It will also tap into less water evaporation and so on. So it will act like a multifunctional benefits. Then soil enhancement will also happen. And you know that when there is a better soil, better production is there, and the waste also is produced more, organic waste, and that can again be moved to biochar. So within this whole project, we want to have series of things that can be done, such as biochar, water management, and also the productivity enhancement, as well as looking at the soil carbon. Um, so I think I will, yes, and there is also a possibility of solar power boreholes and irrigation. And of course, water management I mentioned. Uh, yeah, and at the same time, with the solar mini grid and cooperatives, we can also introduce cold storage and agro processing units. So the whole idea is here to work on each and every process step and increase the value chain of the productivity of these crops. Including livestock. because we also have very intentional interventions of livestock, starting from, uh, helping them to lessen the diseases, but also to increase their weight and productivity and their fertility index, like they would become more healthy as well. So and then we also want to tap into fodder banks, and other systems which can immediately help farmers, and they don't get into any stage where they cannot provide fodder to the kettles. So these, I think I have repeated. Yes. And we also have a particular person who will be looking after, or or within our project, it will be inclusive to look at women empowerment and youth enterprise. Um, with plenty of data requirement and plenty of innovation requirement at every stage, we will need to teach, or we will need new skills and new type of enterprise, and that will increase employment at the local level. So these are our projects. I just want to, yeah, okay. And what will happen that we will have this digital registry through mobile, because nowadays mobile money has become very common, and each and every individual of the country is associated with an identity, and then associated with the mobile money. So it can be an easy way of uh, having digital registry and payment systems as well, for them to receive money, or also for them to show the transactions to the banks and other people who can see that they are a valuable assets to be invested. And of course, MRV systems are also now available through mobile. You just send the location from your mobile and it gets registered into GIS. And so, since from there, we can just start all the process. So this, and it will also increase transparency and traceability. I have people who can provide technologies all around everything what I mentioned here. So the implementation plan is that in phase one, we want to see, establish the baseline and readiness. Second plan, we will do a pilot for 6 to 18 months, and then we will scale up and monetize on these. So that is our plan. And of course, we know there will be risk, but we are quite capable and adaptable to see where the risk lie and make ourselves more vigilant how to address it. And we will try to address with one or the other support. So, and at the moment, we see that, plenty of tools are now available to address this risk. So I think I will just go to anything here. Yes. So as I said, value preparation for cooperative leaders, we can have new income without any sales. We will bring all these without any high investment need from the farmers. And that is where we are quite, ambitious of getting our results, or getting our project done and bringing the results, because we are not asking them to invest. We are just asking them to invest their time, knowledge, and, maybe labor and their wisdom in here. So this all will happen, like it, especially the income source will be all value added services. And we have done such projects in one another part of Zimbabwe, and also in other parts of world. And the value starts coming just from the day one. So we are looking for that. So now let me go to the our, I think this is all okay. Let me just go to uh, yes. So these farmers have, as I mentioned, there are households as well, and we have taken out the count of households also. And we will specially look to implement clean cooking project in households, and agroforestry and multi-cropping project for agriculture. So these are two big areas that we want to tap into, and I am already registered trainer for these carbon credits, as well as I am a verifier also for the carbon credits. So I know the actual methodology and the process that goes into it. We will be able to give a PIN, like project idea note, to the Sigma soon. So when we went, we had one, you know, I mean, I can stop now. These, I'm just looking at if I need to show you anything more. No. So uh, we met with the Sigma team, and they mentioned that yes, your project is welcome, and they asked us to reach out to you to also get some no objection letter or anything that can support our project. I will stop here, and please feel free to ask me questions um, if you have. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Doc. Unfortunately, Chief Director Bwenje is going to attend another meeting. Unfortunately, there was a bit of a clash in terms of meetings, but we'll brief him adequately. So thank you very much for the presentation, which is very informative. I think what we need to look at now is the way forward. The model is quite appreciated. We appreciate it from the side of the Minister of Agriculture. This is exactly what we are looking at to ensure that we improve the livelihoods or income levels of especially the rural households through improved production and productivity. So the components there that you indicate are all critical. If you look at the Rural Development 8.0 development plan for the country under the agriculture subsector, you note that the issues that you highlighted in your presentation are all included in that plan. So yes, from the ministry side, we are quite excited. So maybe what we may then need as we look at the way forward, there are two components. The first one is to say we then need to appreciate the financing modalities. Yeah, I noted that in your presentation from the side of our farmers, there is no cost component that is involved, uh, except the efforts that they have to put in the projects. But from the ministry side, we then want to appreciate the funding component for your activities. That's the first issue. Maybe we can address this, and then I'll go to the second issue. So I'll allow also my colleague here to make comments or questions if she has any.
I think you can proceed. I will ask later. You can proceed.
Anisu, can you open the camera if you can?
Yeah, sure. I'll open the camera, yes.
Thank you.
Yes, yes.
Thank you.
Okay, did you hear my comments?
Yes, I did hear you. Yes, thank you. But I thought
Okay, so
someone else was speaking now.
no, she will get an opportunity to also speak. Maybe I said if you could respond to this first inquiry, then I'll have another second point to make. Then she will also then come in.
Okay, all right. Thank you very much. What initial you mentioned about the financial modality? Of course, as I mentioned, we are not going to ask farmers to invest upfront because let me show you one another thing that was slightly missing in my this presentation, which is we are bringing this. So this is Optima Conta, who treats your farm with AI. My voice is, I think I can hear my voice again, so sorry. AI remotely, it treats the farm remotely through AI signals. And the test has been done in Zimbabwe itself. Let me show the test also, but first I'll show the results that what happens, say for example, it is a beetroot, then you can see the difference. Can you see the difference screen on the screen? And here also. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yes, yes.
So then black-eyed peas, you can see the difference here. Then coffee, then corn, you can see the difference. So when any vegetation is treated by these signals, they produce extra quantum bits, and that allows its growth and productivity. So you can see all type of, we have done more than 80 experiments in all the continents. Even on the seeds, we have done the experiment on seeds as well. And you can see all these videos. I can add these link in the PowerPoint later. And in Africa, you can see in Botswana, South Africa, Uganda, Nigeria, Libya, we have done everywhere this experiment. And it brings nearly 20 to 80% increase in the production. Now, I will stop here and show you one this experiment which we have done in Zimbabwe. So let me show you like this. When you see this whole bit, you can see that there are 1, 2, 3, and 4 land masses, right? And this middle part is the biggest one, and the 3 other parts are the control land. We will call it control land because we didn't treat them. This biggest part, here you can see that it was 10,000 hectares. And NDVI is an agronomy key indicator, which was 0.4. And this was after the treatment of 6 weeks only. And then the other control part, this was 0.26. Then here it was 0.31, and here it was 0.34, meaning that these AI signals increases the productivity. What we are going to do with the farmers, that we will give this technology for free. But when they get an incremental profit, we will pay back 25% of that incremental profit to the technologist. 50% will be back to the farmers who will already have 50%. And then 25% the team will share on the ground. So that is how we want to do the first spell of cultivation so that we increase the production. This technology has been proved to also increase the carbon sequestration in other tests, which I have not shown you, but there are all these. We have also tested this in Zimbabwe laboratory. And if we want to test further, we are open to test with the agriculture department as well. So this is first phase we want to do such that it increases the profit for these farmers, but also brings income to the technologist and the team on ground. And that money we want to then, because of the increase in production, there will be increase in waste. And we want to then introduce biochar. We also want to take care of livestock, where we are going to bring championship and the free training for livestock. We are also going to bring free training for biochar because we have technologists who are providing this free training. And main work we will do through online mostly. If not possible, these champions who are trained online will go on the ground and do that. So that is type of model we are bringing, which is very, very low cost and achievable. Actually, at the moment, I'm working with 400 champions in Africa. And within that, these all are part of my championship team as well. So we are taking this forward to without no problem, even if we don't have funds. At the same time, when we prepare a business case for the carbon credit, I have connections in Switzerland and UAE where I can present these and bring carbon investment. We have also some factories, companies in UK and US, but I won't tell about US at the moment, considering the political issues at the moment, or Russia, no. But Germany and UK, we have direct organizations who want to, offset their carbon emissions, and they are also happy to partner with us. In this way, I have access to multiple fund streams, which we would like to explore at a point when we come with the whole statistics. What we want here with you is some sort of, understanding of the database that you may have in a way that without compromising personal data, we would like to know some statistics that, okay, the province that we showed, how much we can achieve carbon credit, these hectares, what we have estimated, are they correct, not correct, what type of topology, some sort of that type of understanding we would like, then we can prepare a investment plan accordingly. So I will stop here. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Doc, for that clarification. So we note that the funding is basically coming from yourselves as well as partners in terms of carbon credits. That's good. So my
may I
second
stop you
point,
one thing here? We are also in negotiation with Olifera, which I mentioned, Olifera International. Olifera International has already registered a project with Sigma, and they are also investing in as a carbon credit. They are investor in a carbon market and registered with Sigma. So we are also negotiating with them to move within us as our partner or some sort of support so that we can do that. We can also take, support of their experience actually, where they have gone through the Sigma registration and project proponent process. So we have that support as well.
Noted. Thank you for the further clarification. So my next point was going to be to say, yes, I've already indicated that from the side of the Minister of Agriculture, we are very excited about this project. Then we work in a government, wall of government approach system, but without appearing to be outdoing each other. So the issue of carbon credits is basically housed under the Ministry of Environment. So it's to appreciate if maybe the guys local here can respond to that. Has there been an engagement?
I think, Aneshu, you can close the video because it is...
with the Ministry of Environment as of now.
Okay. Doc.
And Anes is responding. Hopefully you can hear him. He's responding.
Yes.
Okay.
Please carry on.
Thank you very much, Doc, for the presentation and for the clarification. We are very much aware of the engagement, and like Doc Chakore highlighted to say, we have engaged Sigma, which is under the Ministry of Climate. That's actually highlighted also to say we have to also engage the Agricultural Department. That's why we actually pushed to come here also to meet the Agricultural Department, so that we also involve all the ministries that are involved in terms of carbon credits. So we are very much aware of the statutory instrument 48 also, and we are trying to also make sure that we comply to all those regulations and engage all the ministries so that we implement the project properly. Thank you.
Thank
so
you.
thank you very much, Anes, for that. It's clear. We take note that through Sigma you are already engaged with the Ministry of Environment. Ms. Parimwa.
Maybe it will be good if you explain to us how these farmers are going to be paid, that you are going to engage in Zimbabwe, in these
Oh,
provinces
thank you.
that you have mentioned.
Thank you.
I understand that if we are going to plant trees, are you going to plant trees or are you going to plant crops? But if you are going to plant trees, I know that some trees will take a lot of time to grow or what. So I need to know how these farmers are going to be paid from this project.
Absolutely. Thank you. Thank you so much. As I mentioned about the mobile money and identity, each farmer has national identity and its membership with the cooperative. And they are already, I think someone's hand is here on the camera. Okay, thank you. So we will be targeting or reaching out, reaching out the farmers through mobile. And if they don't have, we can also reach out to the cooperatives who have a systematic management system already in place to reach out each farmers. So there are two options like that. And there are also possibility that we partner with mobility operator. So that can bring us quite a leverage of, paying or getting money back, both things. Whatever we want to do as a payment in a payment side. So that, I think, that is what we want. Also, I want to mention here and show you also, maybe, just that would be great if I show you. 1 second. I don't know if you have heard of this ZAMAK, transforming commodity trading across Zambia and Africa. And what they do is they have a commodity exchange platform, okay, which is online. You can see here all this data is there. And market data, if I open market data, you will see commodity market data, and you will see all these places of market, right? They are already established in Zambia from 10 years. And they are closely working with Zimbabwe Ministry to expand this marketplace to Zimbabwe. I don't know if you have heard the name of his CEO is Jacob and Oliver, who is also directly working with Mike Duru. And your ministry and the Ministry of Women, I think Department of Women Empowerment, they are working together to produce a database for farmers. And Oliver is the mastermind in there. And these people are what they are doing, that they are bringing all the cooperatives to this marketplace. So digitalization happens, and they also support these cooperative, like there is a very small membership fee to get on this marketplace. And if they don't have this membership, they support them for 6 months, they mentor them, and then they bring them up to the speed to they pay the fees as well as to become this digital member. So I'm closely working with Jacob and Oliver to bring all these farmers and cooperatives on this marketplace. And what will happen, that it will increase the digitalization very quickly. They also have mobile app, and that can also be given to the farmers if they don't have computers. So this is happening, and we are just trying to motivate farmers that, okay, if you get on this digital place, you will get served by all these techniques and extra help and all that, which will increase their income. So it all goes, one hand in hand. So for finance, I think we will be targeting that way. Like we will be achieving our goal that way with the farmers.
Okay.
Okay, thank you very much. I think in terms of the methodology for payment, it's very clear. But I think there's also another aspect of a question that may need to be addressed. The project seems to have three components, if we got you well. The issue of crops, which is very easy because we know the crop cycles. Then there is the issue of agroforestry. That's the one that may need clarification to say if you plant trees, they don't mature in a year. They have a life cycle that spans
Yes,
depending on the type of
sorry, I
tree
forgot to
to
address that
yours.
point. I forgot to
Yeah,
address
let
that
me let
point,
me
and I will come to that.
let
Yes.
me finish. Let me
Yes,
finish,
thank
and then
you.
you can respond.
Yeah.
Then also the third component of the livestock, also the cycle for livestock. So the question is, if for these ones with a longer life cycle span, How is the payment structured? Do you wait for the maturation period, or do you do maybe payments that start maybe from year one, or what? What are the payment
Yes, yes.
methodologies for it?
Yes, I'm coming to that. 1 second. Thank you for that question. We are going to, as a life cycle, you mentioned about the trees and which trees we have to plant. Okay. So I'm coming to that one. So we have a research team as well. As I mentioned, I'm closely working with Olifera International, and we have a research team. And what we have seen that Paulovnia plantation is the best to get the refund very soon, and the timber and everything to get it very, very fast. So this is the project plan. I will add this to my presentation and you can go through it in detail. But what is happening that it brings a lot of benefits immediately. We are going to use, when I mention about agroforestry, but actually we are going to use, what you say, this multi-cropping. That's the correct word. And of course, along with agroforestry, we have various things that we will be using. So in agroforestry, multi-cropping, we will be planting 7 crops, different 7 crops. And I have a statistics about it, which is like here. So you can see a realistic evidence-aligned cost modeling for 100 hectares of organic multi-cropping. This is in Kenya, but the same can be applied here. And we can be selective about the crops and trees that we put in. So this is what we are going to do as a multi-cropping. Okay. I can send these separately as well along with these. So, and we also have another plant which grows actually 3 times a year. And so I've got plenty of, options here. I haven't prepared for actual that presentation, so they are all in my.
No, it's fine. We have noted that. And then the livestock component.
Yes, with the livestock, what happens that we have one village model, and that one village model immediately starts reducing. Like first, we give free training, and we again here, as I said, we have already done that in Sierra Leone, and we have produced 16 champions. Now, these 16 champions will look after each 50 or 400 livestock within their family and within their neighborhood, not going far and so on. And we will train them properly. First of all, we will stop diseases, we'll control diseases. Second, we will train them to vaccinate. Third, we will train them to put adequate food and other practices. So that is how we'll go about. Again, at the same time, when we are doing rotational cropping for that livestock fodder and other things, we will be treating that with AI to increase the fodder productivity. Even at the poultry stage, we can use this AI, which has also been tested, and we can increase its productivity index by 20-30%. So we will be doing that as well.
Noted. Thank you, Ms. Farima. Do you have
Also, sorry, just one more thing, that with manure and other, we can also do some biofuel projects as well, and manure projects as well. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Doc. Ms. Farima, do you have any more comments? Okay. Any comments, Doc?
We just appreciate your presentation, your time, patience to go through this. And sure, as she highlighted, the request for no objection letter to start the project, and also to seek your guidance each and every stage along.
Okay. Thank you very much. I hope you heard what Dr. Majayate said.
No, it wasn't much clear, but I know he's my team member, so.
Okay, I like the confidence and the trust. That's okay. So he was just reiterating the requirements and expectation from your side, from the ministry. So yeah, thank you very much. So in terms of our way forward, we have noted, and as we said, we are quite excited. So we will do the write-ups for our principals to consider, but we may want to find a way to get in our file a confirmation from the Ministry of Environment that they are aware and supporting this project, so that when we then do the support from agriculture, we don't appear as if we have ignored a key stakeholder and the responsible line ministry. So that's what we may want to get a confirmation to become part of our file.
Absolutely. I think Anushe, you please note all these points and we will move forward with that.
Sure, Doc. I'm noting down, and I'm glad that they are also highlighting that to say they have to also consider the key stakeholder, which is the Minister of Environment. And I'm sure that with the meeting that we did with Sigma, we have already done some justice to say we involved all the stakeholders. So we are noting down so that we will continue to do things properly. Thank you.
Absolutely. Thank you. Thank you so much.
So thank you very much. So for us, today is Tuesday. By Friday, we will have a position. Hopefully, what timelines would you require to have that support letter from environment?
Okay. Doc?
Yes.
In terms of timelines, do you think we can actually have something like confirmation letter from the Minister of Environment very soon, so that we can actually have also another objection letter from the Minister of Agriculture?
Okay, we'll
Yeah,
have to
saying
set
that,
up a meeting. We'll have to set up a meeting with them as well. I don't know, you can tell us, should we also set up a meeting or just by email it will be done? I don't know the procedure, so we'll have to think
okay, so
about it, right?
yeah, since we actually engaged the Sigma team, probably we just engage with the Sigma team for that confirmation. Maybe we just
Okay.
have to communicate with them for the confirmation so that they'll get in touch with the Minister of Agriculture.
Okay. Let us say this Friday, and if not, coming Friday. By then we will definitely do it.
Okay.
Thank you very much, Doc, for that. So we will definitely be excited, and once you get rolling, we will be coming there to see and monitor the progress. It may be the team from Harare here, or it may be our team, because in all the provinces we have officials who are there who coordinate our projects for us. So it may be the provincial team or it may be the national team. We will definitely be coming in, and maybe you may then get us requesting to say the remaining 3 provinces why can't we also look at them and see what best suited? I saw when you were selecting, I don't know if it was the factor, but for us, the provinces that you selected are the high rainfall provinces with higher potential for irrigation. I noted from some of the examples that you were giving, especially the intercropping one, that sometimes it's a hybrid where we have portions that are under irrigation and portions that are rain fed. So maybe I don't know if it was a factor, but we appreciate it if projects start from areas of high potential. It also then means they get higher returns and quicker returns as well. Then the marginal areas, we can then try to find suitable projects that are quite suited for those areas as well.
Thank you for that statement. That is very right. We selected the regions because Mike Daru is directly associated with those partners, as I mentioned, the region leaders, one thing. But also in the north, I mean, on the other part, Olifera is in, as I said, Olifera International. They are active and they are not active at all in this region. Another thing, when you mention about rain-fed and irrigation, we would definitely like your help in understanding actually where these irrigation scheme are, because we can immediately tap into alternate wetting and drying system for rice cultivation, which I already have. I don't know, I did not show you that PowerPoint, and I can show you immediately just now. One PowerPoint only, won't take much time. And so this is, alternate wetting and drying system for rice. And it reduces water use by 30%, it reduces greenhouse gas by 50%, and it creates extra value because it increases also the production by 30%. And it can be immediately targeted to achieve carbon credit project. So this is triple win, you can see here. And especially it will also bring water conservation, soil health, crop yield maintenance, GIG emission, and economic benefits. And this is the process, but actual process, like what we will have, we have agri-capture as a technologist here who will be doing the whole analysis, MVP, like a monitoring report, like MRV, monitoring, reporting, and verification through GIS technique. And farmers will be there, and we will be the implementer partners. And this technique, alternate wetting and drying system, has been already accepted as a standard methodology by Vera and Gold Standard. So it is very easy. We are doing in many other parts of the world. Even it started from USA and it has grown to many other parts. And so we are just now, I am directly coordinating projects in Bangladesh and Indonesia, Philippines, and so on, Vietnam, and so on. But there are very less such irrigation systems where we can tap into in Africa, because mainly it is rain-fed. And here also we give back farmers 50%, GSFN takes 10%, and the ground level people take 15%, and 25% goes to agri-capture. And this is the methodology which has been tested plenty of time. And what we need to do, we have to give the farmer only this type of pipe, and they have to maintain the level of water accordingly throughout the harvesting season. And that is how you get the benefits. So I'll stop here. And this is a ready-made scheme which can immediately we can tap into. Thank you.
Thank you very much. So you confirm you are going to send all these presentations?
I will.
Okay, no, thank you very much. So we quite appreciate, and it's very clear, and we understand. So thank you very much for the presentation, for the initiative. And as indicated in terms of our way forward, we are ready to support. So once we get that support letter, we take it to the next step, and we will continue to interact and cooperate.
Wonderful. Anish, please make sure you get their email address so I can send all the files accordingly. And I will also write a cover letter for you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Doc.
Okay, thank you very much, Doc, for giving us this wonderful presentation. And I would also love to appreciate the Minister of Agriculture for giving us time to present our presentations. And we truly appreciate the guidance that they are going to give us in advance. They are showing us that they are really interested in giving us guidance, and they are really excited. So we truly appreciate the support. I don't know if they've got any other information that they might want to share with us before we adjourn the meeting.
For now, I think this is how far we have gone, and as indicated, we'll continue to communicate if anything comes up. So we said on our side, we are going to do a memo to our principals, and then when we get that letter from environment, that will then allow us to give the support from this side of the ministry, and then the issue of monitoring. We can always be liaising in terms of as and when there will be need for us to come and check and do follow-ups. Yes.
All right. Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Doc. So I will make sure that I have got their emails and then share with you so that you will be sharing with them the presentations. Thank you.
Absolutely. Thank you. Thank you so much from us, the whole GSFN team. Thank you for your time. I highly appreciate your attention. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Doc.
Bye.
Bye.